Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Siobhan Dixel and I am bringing you Beneath the Streets Research. We're going to delve into the rabbit hole to see what White Rabbit has to say about artificial intelligence. That's right. I want you to know that I am an outlaw artist, a street investigator, and I want to welcome you to a safe place to dive deep. We're going to ask the question of historical narratives, of programming stories, and other hoopla that we've been told and believe all our life. And we want to go into something different and find out what the heck is going on in this world of ours. And for some reason, Elon Musk came to my attention, and I realized I know the name. I associate him with Tesla. I might have heard about a colony on Mars or something crazy like that, and some other outlandish type of things, but he's not part of my world, So I really don't know who he is. So I said, well, let me look a little bit into it. I found out that at the age of 12, he designed and sold his first game, and the rest is history. He's gone on and discovered and really revolutionized what we know as the electric car, the Tesla, the self-automated vehicles. He's has something called SpaceX. Let's just say out of this world transportation. I don't even know the details. These things are all in and of itself dives down the rabbit hole. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not very educated in those areas, and I'm really just learning this. So if you'd like to learn with me, let's discuss something called artificial intelligence. How does this relate to Elon Musk? Well, let me tell you. He also has a company, is CEO and founder of a company called Neurolink. And basically what I'm learning about is it's artificial intelligence, in other words, a computer that is actually attached to your brain. How this works, we're finding out. They've done it in a pig, and the pig acted pretty normal for a pig, I suppose. And so they said, well, hey, if it works in a pig, let's see what happens to humans. And I guess, and on is the experimentation. Well, let me just give you a few little notes of what I wrote and what I drew up so that you can see. Okay, this is the human brain, basically. The artificial intelligence works on what we call the limbic system. I've drawn, an approximation of the various parts of the brain, and from what I understand is that in order to have this implant, they will notch a little piece out of your skull, put the chip inside. It somehow connects to the little prongy things, and they cover it with skin, and you're I don't know, I'm not sure. Could it have some good possibilities? Of course, because you think of people who may not have limbs or use of parts of their brain, maybe being able to regain function, but then you think, maybe these artificial intelligence will outthink us. What if we're in the way? What if we become enslaved to a dominant and superior beings that we created in the beginning? Or did we? Or did they just evolve of themselves? We don't know. There's so many questions and no answer. So I basically drew this as well. Here's your little skull, getting a little notch out of it. Plugs in, and I guess they can do what they want. I'm saying, what is this? Is this going to lead to the extermination of the human species? Elon Musk seems to think so, and yet this is still his company. So we just don't know about Elon right now. I don't know. Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Please leave your comments in the comment box for me. Let me understand this a little bit better and let me learn from you, because believe me, this is very confusing to me. All right, so what we're going to do is wondering what's going on in the global research arena. All right, so now this is considered to be a great leap forward. Okay, Apple, Google, Facebook all have their headquarters in California, in the Silicon Valley, as we know it. I'm going to look into that as well and look on the ley lines and see how Silicon Valley works with the ley lines, considering that these major world dominating powers have their bases all in the same area. Kind of seems kind of weird to me. But then again, maybe not. All right, now AI is used for a lot of different things. Artificial intelligence, uh, developing the screening for disease. You can just be scanned and then eventually diagnosed, maybe even operated on, all by artificial intelligence, either robots or, in my opinion, robonoid people. I don't know. Uh, these are all things they're working on. They're working really hard in the U.S. to develop the medical research, from what I understand. Now, in China, because as I said, this is a global fascination, and right now we have Beijing has actual whole restaurants that are fully automated, and run by computer-ish people, or computers themselves, or robots, various things. I think it's more like a robot type of machine looking thing. But everything is monitored on the human level, such as the costs, the ordering, and stuff like that. It's monitored. It's all done by automated beings. All right. This whole total restaurant is completely digitalized from beginning to end. Come on, servers. Come on, cooks, chefs, bartenders. Really? These suckers want your job. Just saying. All right, now. The global leader to be the global leader, I should say, is China's number one goal. Right now in Hong Kong, they have a completely smart city run basically by computers, what you might call urban development, but the people are pretty much out of it. It's being run by computers. Yeah. So you think all these jobs, people, this is what concerns me too, you know. All right, all the information needed to run the city is collected, and then decisions are made by the AI. In Germany, in Brussels in particular, Google is its busiest and biggest lobbyist, getting laws changed, getting things pushed through. Why? That's what we want to know. Why? AI is the reason. I didn't really need to look down to read it to say that, but AI. It's all about AI, man. All right, so we got Google, direct business, direct and control the world is what I wrote. Okay. Google's goal to rule the world. It's the pinky and the brain syndrome, guys. Only it's global. Google. All right, now we have tech giants that are completely domineering the fields. We got AI controlling mobility in the automated and semi-automated vehicles. My son said he saw automated trucks running up and down. I believe it was I-10 in Texas, outside of Houston. Excuse me for coughing at you, but apparently this is already going on. At the time that I got my information, or at least what's being reported, is that it's still under investigation. But apparently it's working in some areas, maybe along certain routes or something like that. Okay, now out of Boston, Massachusetts at the Institute for Technology. They're working very hard on these automated vehicles. That's like something they're really up on. Uh, Elon Musk. Okay, Elon Musk. Elon Musk. I'm sorry, I said Elon. Okay, Elon Musk. We began to look at him a little bit in the beginning, and he's got a lot to do and is very wrapped up in the whole game. I just want to know where he stands because he seems so concerned. I've seen him on talk show. He did Saturday Night Live. People, did you see him there? Okay. I just reviewed some of his Saturday Night Live performance, and that's exactly what it was. Oh, he's good. He's good, but he's weird, man. The way he moves is, he's got this little swag he does. Like, I don't know if it's like the cool swag or smoke weed swag. What he's trying to do, but he does this little movement, which, and then kind of the rolling of the eyes. And I understand he has Asperger's. He is the first apparent host of Saturday Night Live that had Asperger's. So, we're going to give him credit where credit's due, along with a lot of other credit that is given to him as well. I don't know. I'm just learning about this guy. He brought his mom on, a very sweet moment there at the end, but she looked a little odd to me too, the way she moved. I can't quite explain it, but something did seem to have said, I wonder if they're artificially intelligent as well. I'm beginning to wonder. Okay, anyway, just my thought, just my theory. It means nothing. Absolutely. So what are your thoughts? Share with me, please. All right. So I tried to do the etymology of the words, and the word artificial is pretty interesting. It stated that it's not natural, spontaneous. It leads to the word artificium, which says the work of art, skill, theory, or system. Okay, again, artificial leads to the work of art, theory, or system. Okay, this is where it got even more interesting, which leads to the word artifacts, Artifex. Now, this shows us it's a noun, a craftsman, an artist, a master of art. In 15th century, the word became associated with something called artificial day, which represented sunrise to sunset, or the day. Somehow in the 15th century and up to the 1590s, actually, the day was referred to as artificial. Now, a lot of people have questions concerning luminaries. A lot of changes took place in our valves, in our system, in our maps. And here's this word, artificial day. I don't know. It just kind of struck me as kind of interesting, something to look into again. And a lot of people do believe in an artificial luminary above us. Some people think it was put there in 2012. I've heard some other dates, or maybe always. I don't know. Again, just points of interest, something to think about. All right, so Neuralink. Remember? Anyway, Neuralink. Their de facto, which I'm assuming is like their motto, is if you can't beat them, join them. Them being computers, Neuralink. If you can't beat them, join them. Okay, I don't know. I find this disturbing. All right. So anyway, like I said, it's kind of crazy to think being hardwired to an electrode that is interfaced with a computer. And then it leads to the question, then, who's in control of the computer? Because you're already given part of your brain up. And a lot of us don't have that much to spare. And I'm just saying. But if it doesn't work. All right, well, these are the pluses, I suppose. To help humans interact with machines and help their brains work in ways maybe they were damaged, or in new ways to create even more intelligent people capable of even more intelligent things. And I guess that's good. All right, so quick brain. Oh, yeah, okay. So I read about this. Okay. They want this process, and I say they. Elon Musk wants this to be a simple process that could possibly be done in a doctor's office in less than an hour. Go in. I don't know. I'm just saying, quick process. And in fact, the doctor isn't even going to do it. Guess what? A robot's going to do it. I don't know. I'm going to skip that one. All right. So anyway, this is the other theory. Just something to think about. We've been desensitized to technology in the last 30, 40 years. More and more. First, the computer come out sometime around more or after. The word artificial intelligence was actually coined in 1956. I did read that and wanted to share that. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, basically, just to recap real quick, where's this going to go? Help people. Oh, desensitize. That's what I was saying. Basically, I believe the agenda has been to just condition us to technology. First, with the inventions of the computer and computer-aided systems, blah, 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 right on down to it's in everybody's car. Next thing you know, we're actually carrying technology with us in the form of a phone. Now we're wearing technology in the form of a watch, iPods that go into our ears, stuff on us. So the next natural course of action would be used to technology being implanted in us. Well, something to think about, guys. Something to think about. Thank you for staying tuned this long. I really appreciate you. Please like and please subscribe, and I will bring you some more interesting research here ASAP. God bless you. Peace out. I don't see very well, so you get to see me look really close. Let's see, where can I stop this? Out of me. Stop it. Gosh. Hello, truth seekers. My name is Siobhan Bixel. Welcome to my to my channel. I'm so happy you were able to join me. Please understand that this is a safe place to discuss questions concerning the narrative and history that we've been taught, that we've been programmed by, that we have questions about now, and we see evidence leading to thoughts that are just now developing in this small community. We want to get to the to the heart of the hidden history, whether it's discovering what's underneath the mud or discovering what these historic buildings were really used for, why they're even there in the time frame that they're there. We want to talk about resets. We want to talk about artificial intelligence. We want to talk about the paranormal. Maybe we'll discuss a cold case or an unsolved mystery. I don't know. Whatever suits my fancy. This is my channel, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. Thanks so much. I want to let you know that I will join you as often as possible with little live segments. And today I'm going to discuss the creepiest house in North Carolina, what's known as the Stonewall Jackson Juvenile Facility. It's basically started out as a prison. It's what I would consider an old world architecture, and I do have another video which does have pictures. Right now, I just want to give you a little preview of this place, and understand that this is in Concord, North Carolina. It's located on 100 acres. It was opened in an early time frame of 1909. It was the first juvenile facility in North Carolina, and up until this time, children offenders, and possibly even homeless children, who knows, were as young as 5 and 6 and being housed with grown-ass adults. It's disgusting. So anyway, this place opened up. I don't know if how it started off. I was going to say maybe it was an orphanage at one time, but I don't see that in the history. It seems like it was used for a punishment and means of discipline for bad children. What a scary thought that is. Well, whatever went on behind those brick walls lives on in memories, haunting, horrible memories. I do have a excerpt from an interview with a man named Russell Dan Smith, who went there in 1963 at the age of 13 for stealing. He was placed in where he was assaulted. Then he was punished for being attacked. His parents were told he was willfully engaging with boys, and it just sounds like a horrible thing. I will contact you later, and thank you so much for joining me today. Stop this thing. Well, thank you so much. I heard somebody at my door, and it scared me. So, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and I will join you later.